The story, it's very big. This game is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I did not realize how much side content you get sucked into because I am so emotionally invested in the game. So I'm going to end up doing every mission, and then all of a sudden it's a 90, 100-hour game. But it is beautiful to look at. I've got some gorgeous new screenshots for loading screens and things. And the dialogue is written beautifully, and the women are written beautifully. We're in 1600. We're at a time of powerless witch oppression for women, but everybody is so gutsy and resourceful, and find really increasingly impressive ways to manipulate power around them, or give themselves power. And not everybody is just getting married and bumping off their husbands. We've got a gay couple posing as sisters so that they can be together. We've had women buying slaves who are men, marrying them, and getting status from being married and a slave owner while actually being in love with their slave, which again, difficult issues, discomfort for the player, but really strong women, really creative. We've got this magical evil entity taking power through the oppression of women, if you like. This spirit called Deborah was accused of being a witch and was put to death, and the evil entity has been using her spirit's rage to fuel the winter and fuel this curse and fuel illness. And so all the time you're fighting for justice for Deborah, who was falsely accused of being a witch, you're also overcoming the general evil in the land. She was well read, and she wanted to read everything that was out there, and her resources were a huge component in the accusations of her being a witch. Oh, and the fact she was gay. So it's got this supernatural aspect, but the evil is based heavily in the moral standpoint of the day, which I think is a really clever way of marrying the supernatural and the moral. It regularly shows how much strength people get from their faith in God and from the regimented Puritan branch of Christianity, but it also shows how the oppression of education for people makes them really susceptible to manipulation from people just seeking power using faith. We've had a couple of really interesting governor stories. It's really deep, Drew, and I thought it was just going to be a Souls-like RPG, and it is so much more than that. So much more. There is indeed a very cool parry mechanic and a very cool parry animation. And it's on Game Pass.